Welcome to Monday. I'm not gonna lie, my anxiety is really bad right now. It's probably been the worst that it's been in months. Like, I don't think I've struggled this much since at the very end of my PhD and finishing my dissertation and applying for jobs and all of that. I feel like the summer went really smoothly. I had Tamsin's visit that made me, gave me something to look forward to, and then was so much fun. And then I was so focused on class prep, but my old insurance expired in the middle of August, and it's just been a process of getting the new stuff set up. I finally have all of my cards, but I still need to go online and set up my online accounts with everything and look up providers and research new providers and try to find new providers. So, and then once I research them, I've got to call, see if they're accepting new patients. If so, how booked out are they? So yeah, it's gonna be a while still before I get into therapy again. So, and right now even my physical therapist is on vacation. So I pay completely out of pocket for physical therapy. So that hasn't been impacted. But right now for this month, I saw her at the beginning of September, and then I don't see her again until October 10th. It worked out to be 4 weeks that I'm not seeing her. So right now I literally have no one. I have no support. I have family and friends, but I feel like when you have a chronic, long-term, recurring issue, your family and friends aren't enough. You need other support in your network. It just helps make me feel less like I'm burdening a friend or family member when I talk about my problems, when I know that I have other people I can talk to. And so right now I don't have that, and had a bit of a panic attack last night while I was trying to fall asleep. And then this morning I think a combination of PMS and just the come down from an anxiety attack, I just could not wake up this morning. So I'm feeling a little bit behind. I'm probably going to be working late tonight. Have office hours starting in 15 minutes. So I'm just going to power through as many drafts as I can from now until the end of my office hours at 2:30. So my office hours end at 2. At 2:30 I have a hair appointment, which I'm really looking forward to because I desperately need it. It's one of those things where when you're mentally not feeling good, but then you also know that just your physical appearance isn't how you would like. It's I'm already feeling bad enough on the inside, and then I look in the mirror and I see my blonde roots, and they have gotten so grown out because I'm overdue. I think today I'm going to just book the next appointment because I just get too busy. Now that I've got regular paychecks coming in, I just get too busy and I forget, and then it's all of a sudden it's been almost 7 weeks and I'm desperately in need of a hair appointment. I also have a facial scheduled for this week, so there is a bit of self-care that's booked in already between today and Wednesday. I'm doing okay at the moment, but it literally is moment by moment. Just a little bit ago I was crying. I'm wearing my contacts, so I'm trying not to cry too much because that messes up my contacts. But I am constantly on edge and feeling very, very fragile right now, which I hate feeling that way. It's going to be okay. I will get through it. If you're feeling the same, you will get through it too. I'm going to get to work because I've been talking for too long. And yeah, just try not to forget about the anxiety, but just try to not dwell on it. I think that's the biggest tip. You cannot dwell on the anxiety or it will lead to a panic attack. So I'm going to focus on my work. I'm going to get these drafts reviewed. Now I need to really, really, really get to work. I love it. It's very subtle. I'm sitting in front of the window, but there is definitely lighter tones in it. Kind of in love with it. So I was originally just gonna go in for a root touch-up, and I was asking her about her rates for balayage and what she thought would be good for me, and we ended up putting in just some lighter bits, but way better than when I tried doing highlights a while back. It's still dark. I mean, it's definitely still dark at the top, and it's got dark bits throughout, but then there's also these lighter, blonder bits that are kind of closer to kind of the darkest shades in my natural color. I am just in love with it. I think it's perfect for autumn. I've got a bit of color and a bit of warmth, but it's also still dark, still me. I don't feel like I've gone blonde all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. I love it. And she curled it for me because she was going to take some pictures for her Instagram. I'll try to overlay those on top, but my face is just a mess. But oh gosh. I can't stop playing with it. Like, I just keep lifting it up to see all the different tones in my hair now. There's so much more depth and dimension now, I feel like. Oh, I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Yay! Something different, something fun for fall. It's amazing what getting your hair done can do for your mood. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm sorry, but oh my gosh. I just love it. I'm much happier now. I am much happier now. I might put on a movie. Ooh, all of a sudden that sounds like a really good idea. I might put on like Jane Eyre or something. I'm just in a real like autumn winter vibe right now. I don't think I have time for the full miniseries version, even though that is my favorite version. So I might have to put on the feature film Jane Eyre with Michael Fassbender, which, when you're in a time crunch, that is a perfectly acceptable version of Jane Eyre to watch. I think I might do that. I'm gonna get my spice cider candle going while I get dinner going, put on some music while I cook, and then probably watch a movie while I eat and work, and keep looking at my hair. Because I haven't been this in love with it in a very, 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 very long time. Saturday. It is the weekend. This week, I just can't believe this week has gone by as quickly as it has. It's just a bit crazy. I am just getting my bag switched over. My favorite my favorite everyday bag for fall. The strap broke. So I can only carry it by the top handle. I'm gonna see if I can find a replacement strap somewhere or test out some of the straps that I have on my bags at home and see if any of them will kind of work. But I'm so sad because I love this bag. I've been using it a lot for school. So I'm switching back to my Ted Baker bag, which is another favorite bag for fall. And my mom is on her way. We are going to the mall. We're gonna have brunch at Olive and Ivy, so I am really looking forward to that. And then I have to return some stuff to Macy's, or one thing to Macy's. Yesterday was good. I went out and met one of my YouTube subscribers, Instagram friend. She's another PhD student who earlier this year moved to the Phoenix Valley. So we've been following each other on Instagram for a while and just decided we should meet up and go get coffee. So we did. We met at Starbucks at Kierland and had a really great time. We chatted for hours. And then we walked over to Sephora, so I thought I would show you really quickly what I got. Just got a couple little things, basically to replace stuff that I was running out of here at home. So the first thing is the Sephora Collection Honey Lip Scrub. I'm literally down to the last bit. I'm down to this bit down here. So it's lasted a pretty good amount of time. I just really like these. I keep it by my makeup and skincare stuff. And then the other thing I got is the Sephora Collection Brush Tip Lash Adhesive. I've been using and loving the House of Lashes lash adhesive. The Sephora Collection one was a few dollars cheaper. That's got a nice applicator. I like the brush-on applicator better than the squeezy tube applicator. So we'll see if this is as good. So I'm gonna shut up and get going, and I will take you with me. They've got the Christmas lights up. They're just not lit yet. I am home. Oh, that was a good day, but that was a long day. I'm exhausted now. I'm glad I wore tennis shoes, or I think my feet would be killing me right now. But I wanted to show you what I got. So at Macy's, I kind of showed a picture of it in the Macy's bit. So it's this plaid. It's got rolled up sleeves, which you could unroll, and it's got the collar and everything of like a plaid shirt, but then it's just open and drapes down the front, and then it kind of has this little peplum ruffle in the back, and it's 100% cotton, which I love, and it's a fairly lightweight cotton flannel. Like, it feels soft like a flannel, but really lightweight. We did Crate and Barrel. I just got a little something here at Crate and Barrel. I got these little acorns. I think they're just plastic. I don't think they're real. But I thought I would scatter those around the kitchen counter. And Anthropologie, that store is like, I have a problem in Anthro. All of the sale stuff was an additional 30% off. So last week when I went in, Mom and I just went into the one at Kierland, I think, because I was thinking I needed to get some like silicone or just like rubber tipped serving stuff and like stirring spoons and spatulas and things, because I don't want to scrape or scratch the enamel on the inside of the Dutch oven. I also need some new ones anyway, and I'm kind of slowly going to be redoing my kitchen. I saw these last week, so they're all white tipped or white topped, I think it's silicone, and then rose gold handles. So I got this spatula, or like scraper spoon, this spoon, the kind of slotted pasta scooper thing, and then a spatula, and they're regularly $16. So last weekend I was like, you know, maybe I'll get one. I had a coupon, so it would be 20% off, but 20% off 16, that's still a lot. Today, they were marked down to $9.95 and then 30% off of that. So I got all 4 of these for $28 instead of whatever 4 times 16 is, which is what the full price would have been. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Because you know their stationery stuff is like, I'm addicted. Like, it's a drug. It's a problem. So I found this folio, Grand Plans and Big Ideas, navy blue with rose gold. And then you've got the notepad, you've got a little pen slot on the side, and a nice big folder. I have a similar one to this that is cream with rose gold, and it just says notes going down the front. But I really like the navy for autumn and winter. And these are just so useful. And they're reusable because the notebook just slots in and out. So I can just put any legal sized pad of paper in here when I use this up. This was originally $30. It was marked down to $19.95, so $20, and then 30% off the $20. So you can't beat that. So I was very, very excited about that. So I've had a nice day. Nice bit of retail therapy. Always makes a difference. But yeah, I'm gonna go relax, and I will take you all with me to Zinc tomorrow. As usual.